Hello everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome once again to Off the Chain. In today's installment of Off the Chain, we're going to talk about Facebook. More in particular, Facebook memes that you typically see amongst the custom vehicle community. In the custom automotive community, we're still having a good time despite the fact that Facebook has turned into a political nightmare. You get all these activist groups out there that are more racist than they'd like to admit, and then you also have a political nightmare, and there's still talk about the pandemic and all the nasty stuff that goes around. By golly, why am I even on Facebook? Well, I have a lot of friends out there, outside of the Prince Magnum channel, people I've known for years, and some of the family that I don't get to always see. I'm able to see how they're doing. So now that I've said that, it's always nice to be able to see my friends in the custom car community still having a good time. But the hate is still pretty real from Chevy guys to on the Ford guys. But that's about to change for all of you in the Ford community. Those of you who enjoy, having your own custom Ford, whatever it may be, whether it's the Ford Galaxy, the Mercury Cougar, that's a Ford product, the Ford Fairlanes, the Ford Falcon, the names go on. And yes, even those of you who enjoyed the Mercury Comet and Ford Maverick. And I guess I also have to include the Ford Mustang. Yeah. But anyhow, now that I've included that, let me get this out of the way. A lot of my friends in the custom car community are, believe it or not, they're more Chevy, fans than anything else. And this is a commonplace thing. So now that I have said that, let me also say, technically, I'm more of a Chevy fan than anything else. Except that I also like Oldsmobile more than Chevy. But that's another subject for another time. Oldsmobile isn't with us anymore. The day that it closed its doors, I cried. But anyhow, before I begin rambling, since the memes are, a lot, they're supposed to be fun, but sometimes, the people in the Ford community, let me say right now, there's still, in the hot rod community, we like what we like, and God forbid anyone crap on it. So, because of that, some of my friends in the custom car community, they'll put those, they'll put their memes up, kind of taking shots at the Ford guys, and it ends up looking a little like this for some of the Ford guys. What? How could you put that up there? Ford is better than that! Dang Chevy guys! Okay, so, because it looks a lot like that, well, don't worry, Prince Magnum has you covered. Because whenever my Chevy friends turn right around and put stuff like that, that Chevy is better than Ford, I turn around and use this exact video that you're about to see right here. That's right, folks. That's Project Spirit. Original inline 6, still laying down the hate like nobody's business. So, the irony of this is that the Chevy guys sit there and they turn right around. When they see that video, that particular video up, the first thing that ends up happening is it looks something kind of like this. Gosh dang you, Prince Magnum, why couldn't you just let me have it? Dang it! We know that Project Spirit's awesome. Stop crapping on my meme! Absolutely hilarious. The Chevy guys have no way to combat against something like Project Spirit. They sit there, they go, well, gosh dang it, Prince Magnum, you got us again. Well, now, those of you in the Ford community who enjoy your custom Fords and things like that, and the Chevy guys start picking on you, now you got ammunition. But before you start thinking you got it all down, don't think that you got everything, because as I said towards the beginning of this video, I'm actually more of a Chevy guy than I am a Ford guy. So, Don't think you got, the complete inside track. You got just enough to kind of play back against those guys in the Chevy community. Now, for some of you out there who do love your Ford Mustangs, don't you fret. I got you covered, okay? So, Camaro guys picking on you, teasing you, saying, ha, Ford Mustang sucks. Camaro's better. Well, now you got your own ammunition, because when they start doing that and they really start picking hardcore on the Mustang guys, I turn right around and use this particular clip right here. That's right, that's Project Spirit, a 1975 Ford Maverick. Once again, her original inline six outrunning a 2012-2013 Camaro. I'm not sure if it's a base model or one of the high-end packages. Shoot, Chevy keeps changing things around, what they're putting out for the high performance package. Don't worry about all that. That's a commonplace thing. Goes back a ways. Where does that fit in for you guys in the Mustang crowd? Well, let me give you a little bit of history real quick. In 1960, Ford released the Ford Falcon as a smaller compact car than what they were typically making. Used a unibody frame. That frame worked so well when they decided to sit down and make a 2+2 seater sports car, not a muscle car, not a pony car, a 2+2 seater sports car. They basically took the Ford Falcon, yanked it off its frame, yanked the body off of its frame, designed that 2+2 seater sporty body style, and set it right down on there, and they called it the Ford Mustang. Now, let's fast forward to 1970. Ford Falcon's not selling anymore, but they still need something to fight to handle the compact car scene. So what did they create? Well, they went back to the drawing board. That same frame that was working under the Falcon is still working. It's working so well, in fact, all they did was they took the body off of the Ford Falcon once again. There sits the frame, designed a brand new body, set it right down on it, and they called it the Ford Maverick. So, in essence, Project Spirit is just, you might as well say, a four-door Mustang underneath it all. So, for those of you who enjoy your Ford Mustangs and want to basically crap on the Camaro guys, now you've got ammunition, because Project Spirit underneath it all is, you might as well say, it's more Mustang than a modern Mustang. And so much so that the brake system that's up front is actually designed for the 70 to 73 Ford Mustang, designed to slow down the 429 Cobra Jet. So, there's your ammunition. Now again, I know some of you Chevy guys are sitting there, you're watching it, you're watching, this whole bit, and it kind of looks something like this. Prince Magnum, you're taking it away from us. I thought you were one of us. Again, as a reminder, any of your Ford buddies start using this as direct ammunition, in a meme, picking on you saying, well, guess you can't win against us Ford guys anymore, Chevy guys. Chevy guys, here's your ammunition. I learned how to work on vehicles back in 1996, and what did I learn to work on first? Chevrolet. So, it's actually a Chevy guy who's making a Ford that awesome. So now that I've said that, now you Chevy and Ford guys can go back and forth all day long and have your fun. Now you got your ammunition to continue poking fun and continuing that spirit of, having fun and teasing, because God forbid we all turn into a bunch of snowflakes like everybody else on Facebook and start whining and crying, because I'm getting kind of sick of that. So let's continue to have fun the way we have for years. and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. So continue poking fun at each other. Now you guys got that ammunition. That brings us to a spot where I'd like to take a moment and say, those of you who keep posting that nasty stuff on Facebook, stick it up your rear end. I'm sick and tired of it. I really don't care about the political scene anymore. So much so that I'm not going to vote because both sides absolutely suck. And yes, at one time I was a, casual Trump supporter. And that was before he pulled his stunt at Standing Rock. Yeah, that's a subject for In Your Face that we should talk about sometime, but not here. We're too busy having fun right here on this series, Off the Chain. So, that brings us to a spot that I'd like to say to all of you. If you enjoyed this particular video, be sure to smash that like button. If you didn't enjoy it, smash the dislike button twice. See what I did there? Along with that, if you're not subscribed to the Prince Magnum channel and you want to see more content like this, smash that subscribe button. It'll be right down there as you're watching this video right now, and ding that bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a brand new video. Along with that, for all of you, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, no one out there has told any of you that they love you today. Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24.